it's like you're saying, all right, for instance.
They still failed us though,
They
bro.
say, hold on, hit me out.
I'm listening.
They say America has immigrants in it, right? How are we not immigrants? How are the people who control America not immigrants?
Because you don't know. What if you come from that bloodline of so-called black people that was already here first?
That's us.
That's indigenous to this land.
Okay, I give you that. You're right, because I did say us too. But I'm saying the people that's in control, they're immigrants. But they ain't gonna say they're immigrants, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is they manipulated us through the tactics of mental warfare. That's basically what they did.
They did, but that does not take away from the fact that our parents, right, was not a part of that class of people who started their own businesses.
Yes, they was.
It was, bro.
I got a whole.
I said our parents, like not our, not like the people that was born in the.
The things that happened before our parents.
Yeah,
I don't get what you're saying. Like,
I'm talking about our parents specifically. My mother and father, your mother and father, like they're not a part of that class of people who was doing good in the 80s and the 90s. They was not doing good. They was probably drugging.
That's not fair.
Getting high.
That's not fair when you say that.
Going to jail. Well, I can say that from. I know what my parents was doing. I don't know what I can't speak for your parents. My parents, and that's no disrespect to them, but they was drugging. They was going to jail. We was left with our grandmothers.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So by the time we become teenagers, what do they got to give us? They struggling. They getting welfare. Getting a once a month check. They ain't have shit to get us. Then we get older, right? Or if matter of fact, if rewind, then you teenagers like me, you have a child at a young age. Now I'm selling drugs.
But what I'm saying,
because my mother did, and my father ain't got nothing to give me.
That was designed that way. That's what I'm telling you.
No, we're not talking about.
But the outcome of all of their situations.
I think you're missing the point. But I think you're missing the point. I know about the design, and I absolutely agree with you.
So wait, hold on.
I'm talking about the effect. You talking about the design? I'm talking about the effect.
Are you saying that they could have made better decisions?
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes.
I agree with you on that. But what I'm saying to you is, there are families who made better decisions. There are families,
yes, absolutely.
There are families who made the best decision that they could possibly make. Some people had trauma that was so bad. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? That was so bad that the only thing that they thought could be an outlet for them is drugs, bro. You feel me?
Right.
And even though some of those people didn't do right by their children, some of them did until the day that they died.
Some of them did do right by their kids, but so it's more of them that didn't do right by their kids.
It is, but we have to stop.
That's why our generation's so fucked up, bro.
But we gotta stop penalizing people who was put in a design that they couldn't be smart enough.
No, but I want to show you. But I want to show you how. I want to show you how what the fuck they did and how they raised us and what they taught us and the lack of things continue to our generation. I never been to high school. Right? I dropped out before I even got to high school.
I did too.
I don't have a high school diploma. I don't have a high school education. I can't tell you about prom, none of that shit. I never been to a high school a day in my life. Right? Then I grow up and have kids. Now I got teenage kids. And because I made bad decisions, because my parents made bad decisions, now what I got to get in my kids? I'm struggling. Because my parents were struggling. And they allow certain things to happen, and they instill certain things. So now the struggle continues with me and my kids.
You're right.
And then you think I want the same thing for Majay and Charlene and them?
No,
you think I want them to continue to struggle with their kids?
But let me ask
But I'm gonna say this but this is how the cycle fucking continues. This is why they're guilty. I'm sorry, bro. Our parents, the people that was born in the 50s and 60s, as a whole, they're guilty of fucking us up and not doing what the fuck they supposed to have been doing.
So
my father should have had something to pass down to me.
Well, let me ask
that
you
way I could have passed it down to my son.
Because I want to talk about that. You're right. Now let me ask you, how does generational wealth work?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. But it's something. Generational wealth is built and it's passed down.
Is this your room?
Yeah. Kai. Okay. This yours, Kai? All right.
No, Kai got his room.
I already told y'all what to do. I don't have to tell y'all for real.
What? What you want? You want them on gutters, right?
Yeah, I ain't even telling you. You good, right?
Y'all
good. You go to the next gutters. Go to the next gutters. Go to the next piece of the sidewalk.
So how does generational wealth work?
Like, everything where it's
Generational wealth works the same way generational curses
good?
work. The same way
Oh, you was picking it up.
generational anything work. It's passed down.
It's passed down. So,
Yes.
so now that we're talking about generational wealth, right?
Yeah.
Because I know people, when they hear me have these type of discussions, they feel like I just be talking and I don't be backing up what I'm saying. So I'm
Right.
gonna back up what I'm saying, and you tell me